Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the East Syracuse Minoa Central High School Class of 2024 graduation. Please rise for the processional.
Good evening and welcome everyone to the 58th commencement exercise of the East Syracuse Minoa Central High School. Please be seated. Thank you everyone who is here in attendance from near and far to celebrate these graduates. We are going to begin this commencement by welcoming our senior class president, Shayla Sanson, to deliver her welcome address.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to ESM's Class of 2024 graduation. I'm Shayla Sanson, your elected class president, and it's with honor that I stand up here today to welcome you all on behalf of the class. It's the moment we've all been waiting for, and this room is filled with so many special people, but most importantly, the Class of 2024. Throughout the past few weeks, we've been hearing people say, "How did this happen so fast?" or "How did we get here?" With us tonight, we're surrounded by all the people that made that happen. Parents, grandparents, and family members all played active roles in getting us to where we are today. And they were with us through the good times and through the bad times. We're here because teachers, faculty, and administrators that fought hard to give us every opportunity possible to get the most out of our time at ESM. During senior year, one of the unique things is looking back down all the roads that led us here and reminiscing, reflecting on all the special big moments such as homecoming, pep rallies, school dances, and sporting events are some of the best memories that we'll carry with us along the way. There were also lots of special small moments, such as the laughter with friends in the cafeteria, the bonds we made with new friends and new classes, and even the trips to Duncan before school. And being the class that started high school during the pandemic, we learned very early on to savor any moment that we could be together, because you don't really know what you're missing until you miss it. Some of us went to school part-time, sitting in classrooms that were spaced out and half empty because the rest of the class was online. We didn't even know what some of our teachers looked like because they had masks on or were behind screens. And it would be one whole school year until we got to join together as a class and experience high school for all it's worth. We would soon learn that our high school is full of compassionate staff who are, in our times of need, show up and take care of us as if we are their own children. When we entered high school, it was a large adjustment for many due to the masks, the social distancing, and the limited time in school. But we managed, and we made it, just simply because of the teachers who showed up for us when we needed it the most. And as the years went on and things went back to how they were, we found our trusted adults and the people in the high school we could turn to for life advice, help with homework, or even just a laugh. And I extend my gratitude on the behalf of our officer team to all the class advisors we had throughout the years to get us to this point. Ms. Baker, Ms. Lorenzo, Ms. Leo, and Mr. Mussolino, thank you for your dedication to the class of 2024. And it was once said to me that behind every group of student leaders is a group of dedicated adults. And I truly believe that summarizes all of our advisors and every single teacher from kindergarten to senior year who helped us become the people that we are today. And to my officer team, thank you for putting the class first and all the hard work that went into shaping our senior years and our years at the high school. It wasn't easy, but I'm forever grateful that we got to do it together. And to my fellow graduates, here it is, a night to celebrate everything we've accomplished due to all the hard work, the long nights, and the early mornings. It wasn't easy, but nothing worthwhile is. And when we leave here tonight, we officially become alumni, but I hope that you all realize that we'll forever be Spartans for life. And no matter where you go next, take with you what you've learned during your time here and carry Spartan pride with you wherever you go. And I hope this isn't the last time I see all of you, but if it is, I would like to get one last class picture. Thank you, and enjoy the rest of tonight.
Thank you, Shayla, for your heartfelt words and reflective memories. Your leadership as class president with all the officers is greatly appreciated. Addison, Francesca, Emma, we'd also like to thank you and your advisors for making this senior year and all the events absolutely wonderful. So thank you again. At this time, I would like to ask the senior choir to begin to make their way to the stage, as well as any student graduating who plans to attend the military. We would like to recognize ESM seniors soon to enter the active military. Angelina Constantino, United States Air Force. Avery McMullen, United States Air Force. Tyler Mills, United States Army. Luke Pylon, United States Army. And Noah Sattard Brown, United States Air Force. Additionally, I would ask if there's any members in the audience who served in the military, active or non, would you please stand and be recognized? Thank you for your service. Thank you very much. I ask that all the audience, if you would please stand for our reciting of the Pledge of Allegiance and remain standing for our national anthem. Would you guys please come in front of the... Can I have one person be brave enough to start us off playing?
Oh, I'm sorry? Okay.
Go close.
All right. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to a republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, liberty and justice for all.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the hope of the brave?
For our senior members of the choir, We want to thank you for your years of in-person and as well as virtual concerts when you started as freshmen. Your talents will always be remembered. Congratulations. I would like to draw everyone's attention to the flowers that are on stage. We remember those who cannot be with us today, whether it be a friend, a teacher, or a family member. We take this moment of reflection and remembrance to allow those who cannot physically be here to be present with us today as a part of today's celebration. Thank you. It is now my pleasure to introduce the educational leaders joining us on stage who support this community and, most important, these students. Please hold your applause until everyone has been named, and I ask that the supporters please remain standing until all the names have been called. Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Donna Desiato. Deputy Superintendent of Schools, Mr. Granardo Avellino. Director of Teaching and Learning, Mrs. Michelle Geip. Executive Director of Employee Engagement and Accountability, Mr. Douglas Mohorter. Executive Director of School Business Administration, Mrs. Kate Scahan. Associate Director for Special Education, Mrs. Megan Thomas. Science Teacher, Mrs. Catherine Mittiga. Science Teacher, Mr. Eric Stolick. President of the ESM Board of Education, Mr. D. Paul Waltz. Vice President of the ESM Board of Education, Mrs. Tracy Callahan. And our additional board members, Mrs. Lori Aird, Mr. John Albanese, Mrs. Susan Kane, Mrs. Kay Gallery, and Mrs. Deborah Collab. I would like to thank the following to being at our commencement today. Onondaga Community College President, Dr. Warren Hilton. Superintendent of Schools of Lyncourt Union Free School District, Mr. James Austin. President of the Lyncourt Board of Education, Mrs. Kimberly Vespi. And our Central High School Administration, Associate Principal, Mrs. Naomi Trivison. Assistant Principal, Miss Kate Little. Assistant Principal, Mrs. Ashton Ranella. Coordinator for the Community Engagement, Data and Fine Arts, Mr. Thomas Decker. Coordinator of Spartan Academy, College and Career Pathways, Mrs. Shelley LaMarche. And Director of Counseling, Youth Development and Leadership, Ms. Cheryl West. I would also like to ask all of the staff members and faculty that are here in the building, would you please stand and be recognized? It takes a, yes. It truly does take a community from K through 12, and I appreciate everyone in joining and recognizing our educational leaders who have supported our students. You may now be seated. Thank you again. At this time, I am very pleased to introduce the class of 2024, the 58th class of ESN Central High School. You should be very proud of all the accomplishments. There are a few distinguished individuals that I would like to shout out today as you see students with their tassels and their stoles of recognition. Today, we have 259 students who deserve to be recognized for their accomplishments graduating high school. 80 of our students have the honor of wearing a golden tassel, which signifies a 90 average or above for all 4 years of high school. 46 members of our graduating class have been inducted into the National Honor Society. The sash they wear designates this honor. 9 Spartan Academy students have the honor of graduating with both their high school diploma and their associate's degree from Onondaga Community College. They are the 3rd cohort with 21 members who have all earned a minimum of 24 college credits per Spartan Academy students. 39 members of our graduating class have earned the Seal of Civic Readiness designation on their diploma. One student, Nevaeh Foster, who is wearing her Eagle Scout cord, attained Eagle Scout this year. 15 members of the graduating class have earned a Seal of Biliteracy designation on their diploma. 18 students have been inducted into the National Technical Honor Society, and 30 members of the graduating class have earned a career and technical endorsement on their diploma. Congratulations, students. That is so much work. You should be so proud. I have just a little speech prepared, and I know that it's less than 4 minutes because I've timed it. First and foremost, students, I just want to say how exceptionally proud we are of all of you. I feel so fortunate that I got to begin my tenure at ESM with you being the senior class. It's not hyperbole when I say you are leaving a legacy of leaving ESM better than you found it. That cannot be said for all times. If you would indulge me for 3 minutes, there's 3 pieces of advice that I would like to leave for you. The first, be brave enough to be yourself. Have courage and do not fear expectations. I promise this is the beginning of a long journey, and at times you will fall, and I promise you will fail. The best thing you can do is put all of your effort into whatever you do, whether it's family, whether it's career, whether it's relationships, that doesn't matter. If you put it all in, there is no regret. There is only regret if you don't put everything into something. The second is be wise enough to know yourself. At this point, you should know what your passions are. You should have an idea of how to make time for that in your life. Spend time doing what you enjoy. It is the simple key to happiness. We live in a culture where it's easy to go on TikTok or something and see somebody else's life and want to have that life. If it looks greener on the other side, go out and water your lawn. You have the ability to dictate anything in your life. And if you know what your passions are and you work towards it, you will attain that. And the last thing, be wild enough to change. This is the end of your high school chapter, but it's really the beginning of your story. Please be wild enough to change. Shane Koizikstan said, "Love and hate are beasts, and the one that grows is the one you feed." You're going to be sold hate every single day. The algorithms online are going to push you further and further to be outraged about something. And it is your choice in how you decide to consume that and live it. And it takes a lot to make it in this world, and living with anger is not truly living. And the simple key to that is forgiveness. Learn how to forgive yourself. Learn how to forgive others. Carrying around that burden is no way to live. And so if we are meant to help each other in this world, and from what I've seen, the class of 2024, you've been a very united group. If there's drama, obviously I'm not aware of it, but you guys have been a very tight group. If you're able to take that for your relationships moving forward, you're going to be successful in all that you do. As an administration and speaking on behalf of the staff, we truly are so proud of you. So this day is for you. Congratulations one more time. And so, community, Dr. Desiato, faculty, staff, administration, parents, and any special guests that are here, we are now proud to introduce the class of 2024, and I would like to introduce Mr. Eric Stolick, who is going to introduce Emma Broughton, valedictorian for class of 2024. Mr. Stolick.
Good evening. It is an honor to introduce this year's valedictorian, Emma Broughton. I had the privilege to teach Emma in anatomy, forensics, and yearbook. Some people have the power to change the atmosphere of an entire room by their mere presence. This is Emma. When we first met, I was immediately struck by her graceful poise, but mostly it was her eyes, sharp and quick. She was quiet and reserved, but fully there, in the moment. Whatever she puts her mind to, she improves. They say if you need something done, give it to a busy person. This epitomizes Emma. She is always eager to help, whether it's DECA or a yearbook or a friend in need. She always does her best, and her attention to detail is bar none. Emma does not crave recognition. She selflessly shares herself with her skills and her enthusiasm in all that she does, and in turn, her peers turn to her as a leader. Emma, I have no doubt that the joys and burdens of leadership will continue to find you throughout your life. Emma's list of academic achievements is impressive, but did you know that she's also a talented artist? All year, my board was filled with stylish stick figures. Little did she know, I took pictures, and I would like to share a few of them with you tonight. Okay, here we have classic Emma, some of her early work. She really wanted to go to the beach. Next up, she was supporting some friends for sectionals. Next up, it must have had class on a Tuesday and Thursday that week, and that was when times were really good. But now, it's time for a test. As you can see, Emma really enjoys exams, and she's not shy to speak her mind. I don't know if Emma got senioritis, but I think that the countdown to summer began really early this year. Things improved a little bit with an anatomy field trip. And Emma knows that it's always a good idea to compliment the teacher before you ask for a favor. Obviously, Emma never needed any help with academics. She was driven by her pursuit for excellence. To invoke Ralph Waldo Emerson, the reward of a thing well done is having done it. And Emma lives by this. But I hope that her drawings revealed another side. She is fun and silly and charming. She builds friendships quickly, and she earns the respect of those around her. Emma will attend the University of South Carolina this fall, where she will major in biology. I want to take this opportunity to thank Emma's parents, Wendy and Sean Broughton, for raising such an amazing young woman. Thank you. Emma, I can't say never change. Life is change, and you will change. But as you enter the next chapter of your life, I hope that you continue to forge the bonds of friendship, and I hope that you continue to bring out the best in those around you. For the class of 2024, I am proud of you all. It is an honor to introduce your valedictorian, Miss Emma Broughton.
Thank you, Mr. Stolick, for the introduction, and good evening, class of 2024. I am so honored to be speaking in front of you tonight as one of the valedictorians. While writing this speech, I took it very seriously, so late Sunday night, I began. As our senior year started to come to a close, talk of graduation came up more and more. Instead of excitement, I felt fear. I was letting fear take over this moment and a very exciting time in our lives. This is the moment that some of us have been looking forward to since the day we entered the high school. I realized I couldn't let fear get in my way. Not in my way of deciding what was next, my dreams for the future, and not this special day. How often are we living life held back because of fear? How much of our life are we missing out on because of fear? As a child, my dad would always say, "Carpe diem," which means seize the day. Growing up, I've kept this message with me, navigating life inside and outside of the high school. I would like you to think about how different your life would be if you let fear stop you. What if you let fear stop you the first day of freshman year and never ended up meeting your best friend? What if you let fear stop you and you never ended up joining that club that was out of your comfort zone? What if you let fear stop you and you never ended up taking that class that changed your perspective? As we graduate today, we are once again stepping into the unknown just as we did 4 years ago. The future is uncertain, and with that uncertainty comes fear. Fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of making the wrong choices. I would like you to remember to step out of your comfort zone and face your fears, because that is how you will grow into who you will truly become. Rascal Flatts once said, "Let your dreams stay big and your worries stay small." So as we all embark on our next chapter in life, let us convert our fear of the unknown into an excitement for the possibilities that lie ahead. Congratulations on all that you've accomplished. I'd like to thank my parents for supporting me in everything I do, and my peers and friends for pushing me to be the best version of myself. Last, I would like to thank all of our administration and teachers. None of this would have been possible without your unwavering belief in us. Class of 2024, the future is yours to shape. Do not let fear hold you back. Thank you for the memories, and I look forward to the success I know we will all have in the future.
Thank you, Emma. At this time, I would like to introduce high school teacher, Mrs. Catherine Mitiga, who will introduce Leslie Yakubu, valedictorian of class of 2024.
Good evening. On a recent Wednesday after school, a few current students and I were working on review, but mostly we were just chatting. Leslie Yakubu stopped in as well and joined right into the conversation. Even though it's been 2 years since she's been in my chemistry class, Leslie still seemed right at home. As we were starting to wrap up, only then did she quietly ask me to introduce her at graduation. I couldn't help but laugh. She waited until the last moments of the period to ask me. This is an incredible honor as a teacher, and I hope I do her justice. Leslie is the kind of student that a teacher hopes for. She is polite, kind, thoughtful to her peers, and friendly to all. Leslie is curious and always strives to do better. She is funny and engaging, with just a sparkle of sass at the right moment. When I first met Leslie, we were still wearing masks due to the COVID-19 protocols. Despite this, I could always tell when she had a smile on her face. Since then, I've been able to see her smile throughout the halls as she passes from one AP or SUPA class to another. I've seen her smiling face in Spartan stage productions and music department concerts. I'm also willing to bet she was smiling, albeit fiercely, while wearing a mouth guard in field hockey. I hope you'll indulge me a small teaching moment, seeing as you are my largest class ever. In order for a chemical reaction to occur, reacting particles must have both proper orientation and sufficient energy. Leslie has oriented herself towards success all throughout high school. She has surrounded herself with supportive peers, challenging classes, and opportunities to shine outside the classroom. She has put forth the necessary energy to accomplish all of these goals. Her high school reaction has gone to completion and has resulted in an incredible yield. Leslie plans to attend Rice University in the fall, studying mechanical engineering. In my opinion, she's already begun engineering her future with the strongest foundation possible: family, faith, and fortitude. Leslie Yakubu is going to change the world. Marie Curie once said, "Nothing in life is to be feared, it is only to be understood." To the class of 2024, here is my advice to you as well. As you go forth, leaving the security and familiarity of ESM, know that your goal in life is to look for understanding. Understanding concepts and knowledge, of course, but more importantly, understanding others. Resist the urge to fear the unknown and instead lean into it. Look for opportunities to broaden your worldview. Anything is possible with enough energy. It is my honor and privilege to introduce to you the ESM class of 2024 valedictorian, Leslie Yakubu.
Thank you, Mrs. Mitiga, for that wonderful introduction. I appreciate you and everything you've inspired me to do. Good evening, families, faculty, fellow graduates. Congratulations to the graduating class of 2024. Of course, I'd like to start with a story. In 4th grade, Mrs. Grable's class at Woodland Elementary, I was in what I like to call my prime time. I had finished my spelling assignments before everyone else. However, earlier at Woodland Elementary, I was put in the accelerated reading and writing group, where our challenge for the day was spelling the word because. I would mix up everything because what I was hearing didn't seem to correlate with what I was reading, and so we spent a whole class period spelling this crucial word. Mrs. Schaff, my 7th grade English teacher, banned because from the classroom. She said that we were too reliant on it. But I was just starting to spell it right. In my junior year, I had Mr. Eschbacher for AP US History, where we were told that because was our best friend. So I piled as much historical context and outside information that I could muster on my test. While because is the reason I survived APUSH, it's also why I'm standing here today. You've all heard that it takes a village to raise a child. Well, it's almost like I had a whole civilization. It's because of them that I never backed down and never gave up. My mom and dad flew to New York from Nigeria with their 2 children, Nate and I, for better opportunities and education. And that's an investment that I grew up knowing not to waste. It's because of the canon event of me crying while my dad taught me math that I'm majoring in engineering, even if he wanted me to do computer science. Sorry, Dad. It's because of my brothers Nate and Josiah that I smile every day and hope to be a good role model. It's because of my mommy, who has given me life-saving hugs and worked endlessly to get me wherever I wanted to be. It's because of our family friends and church family that we got on our feet. And it's because of my friends here today that I had so much fun. It's because of Mrs. Beaulieu that saw I could create any noise out of a flute that this is my 9th year playing, and I don't think I'll stop. It's because of Mrs. Labatos that I tried out for the musical in 4th grade, and consequently got the glorious treasury position of Spartan Stage. Yay! It's because I cried in 1st grade when I was told that I couldn't become president, that I became valedictorian instead. And it's because of my current church family who entrusted me to be president of our youth group that gave me confidence I didn't know I had. And it's because of my God and His love that I've made it through my highs and my many lows. As a graduating class, I feel like we still need a because. One of my favorite musicals ever is Hadestown, based on the Greek myth and love story of Orpheus and Eurydice. It is written to the world we dream about and the one we live in now. The character Orpheus says this because he is full of hope for our future and our present. Try not to lament about now, because that only lasts a little while. Use our now for inspiration for the future, and as the next generation, that should be our because. Oh, and by the way, I can now spell the word because, but it's a little drawn out, so bear with me. B, for the best graduating class I could ever ask for. E, for every teacher who has ever taught me. C, for my amazing counselor, Ms. Campo, and our awesome custodial staff. A, for our administrators that truly care about our success. U, for the University of Steamed Rice, Rice University. S, for the Spartans in our orange and blue. And E, for good old Syracuse, Minoa. It's because of the support and love of our families and friends that we are sitting here today. And it's because everyone wants to leave early that I'll conclude my speech. Congratulations once again to the class of 2024.
Thank you, Leslie. Thank you, Emma, again. We ask that all senior choir members come forward to sing the song Until We Sing Again. We have enjoyed many performances, and we look forward to hearing you perform. Students, thank you for that beautiful song. Dr. Desiato, it is my pleasure that I submit to you formal acceptance as graduates of East Syracuse Minoa Central High School. The candidates assembled here who have met the full compliance, the regulations and requirements set forth by the Commissioner of Education and the State of New York. It is my pleasure to welcome Dr. Desiato, Superintendent of East Syracuse Minoa Schools, to address the class of 2024.
Good evening, ESM, and congratulations, class of 2024. Mr. Michaelenko, as Superintendent of the East Syracuse Minoa Central School District, I am deeply proud and honored to formally accept the class of 2024 as graduates. We gather in celebration of the 58th commencement ceremony, and graduates, we are so proud of you and excited for the promising future that awaits each of you. We are especially proud to share this celebration with our ESM families and friends and community. Spartans, you entered, and we are also proud to share it with those who are watching us live stream this evening. We are especially honored, and as Shayla mentioned this evening, Spartans, you entered high school as freshmen in the year of 2020 during the height of COVID. And you navigated with your teachers, your counselors, your administrators, your peers, and yes, with your parents and your family support through hybrid for remote, through COVID with hybrid and remote virtual learning, something we certainly were not accustomed to, but we certainly grew to be very, very experienced with. You had virtual learning schedules, and you made it through with resilience and perseverance. Quite honestly, you are remarkable for what you were able to do during that year, and it will be long remembered. You also, as Shayla mentioned, you demonstrated that we cannot take for granted, but we can take each day with gratitude. Things that we take for granted may not be there, but if we celebrate each day with gratitude, we recognize that for which we are grateful. In the years that followed at our high school, we witnessed your evidence of growth, your development of meaningful relationships, noteworthy accomplishments, and now the crowning moment of commencement. When you entered ESM Central High School, you chose your courses, you chose your career pathways, and some of you were accepted into Spartan Academy, ESM's early college high school. Yes, tonight there will be the third year of graduates for Spartan Academy. Please join me in thanking Dr. Warren Hilton, President of OCC, for joining us tonight to confer degrees immediately following the ceremony after our diplomas. Thank you, Dr. Hilton. Dr. Hilton, you will be awarding 9 students after they've received their Regents Diploma tonight, a 2-year associate's degree from Onondaga Community College in either computer science, engineering science, or math science. We congratulate you, Spartans, for this amazing accomplishment. Graduates, as role models, you have exemplified the vision of our district. Each of you are future-ready, future-focused, future-ready, and ready to excel in a complex, interconnected, changing world. During the significant challenges of your high school years, you have demonstrated your strength of the importance of relationships, organization, perseverance, resilience, commitment, creativity, teamwork, humor, leadership, and in your senior year, the importance of building a community through Spartan Achievement Learning Time, also known as SALT. Yes, you have clearly left your mark on our high school. Today we celebrate the culmination of your educational journey at ESM. We thank you for being very positive and outstanding role models. We have shared special moments with all of you and each of you, scholastic art competitions, Spartan marching band performances, Spartan garage students rebuilding a Ford B100 truck, athletic events, aviation students attaining their Federal Aviation Administration remote pilot's license, vocal and instrumental concerts, and all kinds of recognitions, including being the 11th consecutive year for Best Communities for Music. Spectacular culinary delights prepared by our culinary students, special gathering at all of our special gatherings, DECA presentations at the local, state, and international competition levels, early childhood career experiences at our own elementary schools and at Park Hill, esports, drone competitions, financial literacy nights with the CFCU Credit Union and Spartan Branch, mastermind challenges, and the most memorable musical theater performances such as Singin' in the Rain and more. Spartans, you are spectacular. You have left an amazing impact. Educating our youth is also a partnership between home and school. So tonight, we also want to take a moment to thank all of the ESM parents, grandparents, and families who are either in the arena with us or those who are watching us live stream. For those parents, grandparents, family members for the class of 24, we thank you for your wonderful partnership and your unwavering support. Class of 24, please join me in thanking your families and your extended family members and your grandparents. Graduation signifies that you have met or exceeded the requirements for receiving your high school diploma. Most importantly, your diploma symbolizes that the education you received provides a strong foundation for success in college, career, citizenship, as well as preparation for continued learning for life. From pre-K through your senior year, teachers here and those who could not be here this evening at ESM, Linkport, those teachers who have been in your lives and staff members have facilitated your learning, and they share in the celebration of your achievements. We thank our ESM faculty, administrators, staff members for their outstanding work in preparing our graduates to reach this significant milestone. ESM teachers, counselors, administrators, and staff who are in the auditorium tonight, please stand once again so we can thank you and applaud you for all that you do in helping our students to learn and to be successful and for reaching this point of graduation. Please stand, ESM faculty, wherever you may be in the arena tonight. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts. ESM is also very fortunate to have very actively engaged alumni. You will be amazed, class of 2024, how many people are here this evening and who are in your lives as alumni. They live in our district, many, and they have chosen to have their children attend ESM. Or they are ESM alumni and they remain connected throughout the country and around the world. And they also all want to congratulate you. If you are here this evening, or if you are watching us live stream, please, and you are an alumni, an ESM alumni, extend both arms to welcome the class of 2024. Look at ESM graduates, the number of arms. Thank you, alumni. That's right. Thank you to all of our ESM alumni. We are very proud of you. As we celebrate this significance of commencement, we recognize this is also the beginning of the next phase of your journey in life. You have worked hard to achieve excellence. In addition to outstanding achievements, you have demonstrated in countless ways that you are caring, resilient, and compassionate individuals who desire to make the world that we live in a better place for all. Thank you for having that as the center of your thinking. Treasure the learning experiences you have shared at ESM. Knowledge is important. However, always remember that it is what you do with what you know that will make the difference for success in life. As you set your goals for the future, aim high. Let your purpose be fueled by your passion. Then you will love what you are doing, and you will be doing what you love. As you embark on your future endeavors, stay connected with ESM. We are proud of you. You are future-focused, and you are future-ready. You are Spartan strong. You will be in our hearts forever. On behalf of the ESM Board of Education and our ESM community, congratulations. We love you. May God bless you always. Congratulations, class of 2024.
Thank you, Dr. Desiato, for your words of encouragement, and to our seniors. Families, this is the moment that we've been waiting for. Science shows that ear pods hurt hearing, so you have to yell really loud for your student when their name is called. Students, it is your time. If I can ask the first row to please stand up and start making your way over, we are going to award students their diplomas. Dr. Desiato.
Emma Catherine Broughton. Leslie Trinum Yakubu. Shayla Elaine Sanson. Addison Elizabeth Shepard. Francesca Maria Cabareri. Hashim Abdi. Zachary Adams. Amra Adamovic. Omran Al-Akub. Ragad Al-Akub. Usman Alich. Bayan Al-Shalit. Suleiman Al-Zuabi. Hallie Jewel Amadio. Mackenzie B. Armstrong. Iman Asif. Sophie Lynn Axe. Michael Joseph Backus. Caleb Anthony Bailey. Ramir Rendell Baker. Madison Nicole Barrett Natalizio. Anush Biscotta. Lillian Maria Beckman. Brandon Robert Bagley. Amore Marie Ben Schneider. Colin James Bersani. Austin Lee Betts. Kriti Bhattarai. Angelina Maria Benaki. Justin Brent Belak. Eric Blaze Jr. Carter Joseph Blakeman. Maya Ann Boots. Trey Bova. Gianna Laura Brilbeck. Sadie Carolyn Broderick. Oops. Julia Marie Brown. Keyshawn Morel Brumfield. Jonathan Charles Buck. You're okay, buddy. Rowan O'Connell Walpole Buck. Joseph William Butler. Abigail Ivy Kane. Emily Rosina Capitello. Brooke Elizabeth Cardarelli. Gia Marie Cavallo. Caden Sorrell. Jasmine Joy Chafee. Trinity Serene Chairs. Alina Morgan Shimura. Chelsea Lynn Cochran. Micah Eugene Combs. Nicholas Austin Camiso. Jordan Grace Coolbeth. Amelia Shea Cooper. Angelina Rose Cosentino. Amelia Jean Costello. Aiden Cowles. Devin James Robert Coyne. Jalen Rose Kramer. Jace Kramer. Ava Lords D'Agostino. Braylon Renee Ann Deerstein. Katie Marie DeFio. Presley Rose DeJulio. Joseph Vito DeMonte. Elena Rose DeSandri. Anjali Maya Day. Noah Jaden Diaz. Maya Rose Diorio. Gianna Marie DeBeachro. Jace Michael Damris. Shane Richard Douglas. Mac Downs. Lillian Jada Dupra. Aiden Thomas Ellinger. Sophia Grace Ferns. Grayson Connor Harrison Ferrari. Lillian River Fish. Connor Keith Fitzgerald. Evan Aaron Fitzgerald. Madison Flom. Destiny Rose Flores. Addison Ellen Fogg. Hannah Marie Forbes. Nazir Ford. Nevaeh Foster. Colin Michael Fowler. Christopher French.
Mariska Gall. Jacob Matthew Gerald Gallipo. Justin David Garlow. Sam Gaskins. Michael Gleason Jr. Austin Charles Gott. Andrew Joseph Graham. Connor Lucian Gray. Dominic Joseph Greco. Lindsay Renee Green. Madeline Rose Grice. Ethan Connor Harbinger. Jacob Michael Harmon. Cam Grace Heisler. Austin Joseph Hill. Kaylee Michelle Hill. Madison Elizabeth Hill. Ismet Herkich. Jacob Edward Huff. Emily Catherine Hughes. Layla Hukich. Sung Tin Iyang. Aiden Michael Indivero. Frank Tanner Jace. Carter Michael Jacobs. Luke Christian James. Catherine Jean Janak. Alexa Jordan Johnson. Bryce LeRae Capri Jones. Damon Tyler Jones. Devon Tristan Anthony Jones Jr. Manel Usich. Samicha Kadaria. Shubhani Kadaria. Ewan Holden Keese. Brooke Elise Kirkpatrick. Maikeda Rain Klein. Amar Korkutovic. Azur Korkutovic. Alina Kurdzik. Akwat Mading Kuani. Nicole Emily Kugler. Hyacinth Labatos. Olivia Elise Legros. Connor Irwin Leightenberger. Leah Isabella Lambert. Justin Paul Lambert Jr. Maddox James Latour. Owen Anthony Lesko. Joseph Anthony Leveroni. Hannah Rose Lowry. Elijah Michael Mahan. James Malbone. Juan Carlos Maldonado. Jason Matthew Mallory. Ethan Franklin Albert Manser. Laura Elizabeth Markert. Aaron Ethan Martin. Carmela Leigh Martin. Gustavo Alexander Mazariegos Corrado. Ariana Marcella McCarthy. Charles Curtis McClellan IV. Ivani Saray McDuffie. Ainsley Christine McKenna. Avery Yasir McMullen. Kit McNally. Anita Mahich. Nora Idana Melik. Amel Mehmedovich. Karamaya Salima Mir. Zaina Yasmin Mir. Anella Messick. Logan Shannon Michaels. Sierra Rose Mike. Tyler Raymond Mills. McKenna Claire Modeleski. Oceana Kamaria Moore. Fairudin Mujic. Michael Dominic Munger. Miriam Marcus. Damian Elijah Murray.
Aaron Connor Needle. Chayton Aranias Nelson. Stella Jolyn Neshi. Michael Martin Neubauer. Indira Geraldine Nicotera. Aiden Michael O'Brien. Michael Gabriel Ojeda. Ari Gilliam Oviedo. Daniel Richard Owen. Anna Bove Perduano. Emily Ann Parker. Joseph Pedroso Garcia. Michael Thomas Peters. Luke Pylon. Kylie Ann Petrie. Kira Jade Poweski. Tyler James Pudney. Emily Sue Purcell. Morgan Kelly Purcell. Isla Ramich. John Jordan Rio. Alexis Renee Rhodes. Margaret Ann Rich. Michael Gavin Rich. Che Santana Richmond. Romir Scott Richmond. August Risley. Eva Kathleen Roberts. Carter Sebastian Robillard. Aiden Alexander Robinson. Mackenzie Renee Rushford. Oh, sorry, Abby Catherine Rode. Abby Catherine Rode. Mackenzie Renee Rushford. Madeline Rose Ryan. Sean Mason Sacchetti. Semin Sarek. Noah Michael Satterley. No, Johan Sarkey. My apologies, second time. Noah Michael Satterley. Yep. Amelie Grace Savastano Bennett. Reed Chase Scalaro. Rebecca Lynn Sargent. Suji Gigi Ann Shaughnessy. Bakir Shlivar. Nihada Smaich. Maeve Ann Smaltz. Micah Helen Smaltz. Aniston Michelle Smith. Aiden Daniel Smith. Braden Michael Smith. Thank you. Adele Francis Stinziano. Noah Scott Stoddard Brown. Colleen Rosemary Strong. Gunn Sumlet. Ava Lynn Taffel. Scarlett Rose Ted. Kayshawn Michael Thomas. Aiden Charles Thompson. Owen Chase Tompkins. Luke James Tumulty. Elisa Tyson. Jandel Valdez. Vincenza Maria Valentino. Gabriel Alzar Vinch. Carrie Ryan Walker. Ava Madison Walters. Gavin Lee Walters. Julie Lynn Weaver. Sean Andrew Weigel. Logan Matthew Welch. Jacob Patrick Wheaton. Megan Marie Williams. Logan Andrew Wilson. Silva Jennifer Wilson. Adrian Grace Winslow. Logan Andrew Wachtalewski. Raymond Jeffrey Woodruff. Nathaniel Funham Yakubu. Delaney May Zimmer. Benjamin Richard Kiwanis. Isla Mujakovic.
Congratulations. Congratulations. All the way around. All the way around. Congratulations. Follow her. Congratulations. Congratulations. All the way around.
Thank you again. Can we all please join together in a large congratulations of the class of 2024? That's amazing. That's amazing. At this time, this is the last directive I think I will ever give this class. So at this time, I'm asking all the members of the class of 2024, please stand. This will be your last official act. On the count of 3, you will please move your tassel from the right side to the left. 1, 2, 3. Students, this signifies you are prepared to graduate high school. If you would please have a seat, I am going to ask that the senior choir members please come back up to the risers to sing the Alma Mater.
Sing the glory of your name. We raise our voices high. Your song in every loyal heart rings out across the sky. So hail our banner, orange and blue, forever may it be. A symbol of true brotherhood through all eternity.
Sorry, class, I need you to stand one more time for the principal's declaration. By the power granted to me by the Board of Regents, I certify that all who have come forward to receive their diplomas this evening have met graduation requirements as set forth by the Commissioner Regulations and the Board of Education, and therefore declare you officially graduated on this day, June 26, 2024. Hold on the caps. You're going to have a chance. You're going to have a chance for that. Go ahead and have a seat. 2024, have a seat. You're in the cap. All right, everyone have a seat. I'm going to ask that the students receiving their associate's degrees from OCC please line up at the risers. I'm going to ask one more time, the students who are graduating from OCC with their associate's degree, please line up. Oh, hold on. So families, at this time, we have 9 students who are going to receive their associate's degree from Onondaga Community College. Please welcome OCC President Dr. Warren Hilton to present to the students graduating from OCC.
Well, I know I am the last thing between you getting out of here, so I will be brief. To your wonderful superintendent, Dr. Desiato, I am very grateful to be here. Onondaga Community College has a rich history and tradition with the ESM school district. While we will be conferring degrees to 9 students this evening, we do recognize that there's many other graduates tonight who have earned college credits from Onondaga Community College, and I'd like to congratulate them now at this time. It is the distinct honor and privilege of Onondaga Community College to help fulfill the educational mission of East Syracuse Minoa School District by providing college credit free of charge. Now, as a parent, when I hear free college, that makes me very happy. So I hope for all the parents in the audience, for your students who have taken advantage of this, I hope you are very happy for the savings that you will get when your young person goes off to college. For the 9 students that will be getting degrees this evening, just as we do at the Onondaga Community College graduation ceremony, I will read the declaration and then we will award them their degrees. So here we go. In consideration that all degree requirements have been met upon the recommendation of the Onondaga Community College faculty and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of the Onondaga Community College and the Board of the Trustees of the State University of New York, I confer upon you associate's degrees with all rights, privileges, and obligations pertaining to that degree. Congratulations.
Jordan Coolbeth. Ethan Harbinger. Kaylee Hill. Carter Jacobs. Isla Mojakovic. Carter Robillard. Noah Satterley. Luke Tumulty. And Leslie Yakubu.
Great job, guys. Great job. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Dr. Hilton. As our students are walking down, we have reached the conclusion of today's ceremony. The class marshals will lead the students and the graduates out on the recession. Congratulations again, ESM graduates, OCC graduates. I know you already did this, but if you want to again, please throw your caps in the air because you guys are officially done with high school. Great job again. That's right.